Hey besties! I saw Plumbella make a video about what Plumbella wants for The Sims 5, and I want to watch it, but first I want to have like my own thoughts out there into the universe, and I don't want to copy. So I don't want my thoughts clouded by someone else's opinion. I do want that. I just want to put like my thoughts out there and then have them affected by it. So I'm gonna make this video and then I'm gonna watch the Plumbella video. Excuse the mess that my bed is. I just got out of the shower. So for context, I've only played The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 and like some of the spin-off games. So my opinion will clearly be affected by that. Obviously it's affected by like my playstyle as well and my what I'm used to, you know? Also, this is my Moomin cup. Do you like it? I like it. I got a new monitor yesterday. I keep looking at it and it's not good. I'm so sorry. So I've put it into 3 categories: build and buy, CAS, and live mode / actual gameplay. They're like loosely put in these categories. It's not very well sorted, but it's really dark on one side of my face. I'm sorry. Build and buy. I want Sims 4 build mode. Like, I want to be able to move rooms, and I want to be able to change foundations in the middle of building, like height and everything. But I want create a style and the color wheel. Actually, I don't really care about create a style. I don't care about the patterns, like the pre-made patterns. I don't need that. Like, it would be fun, but I don't need it. I need the color wheel. I want all the pride flags, except the transphobic one, because I'm pretty sure in The Sims 4 right now, there's a transphobic pride flag, and I don't want that, because obvious reasons. But yeah, I want all the pride flags in the base game. I've been playing The Sims 3 a lot. That's like my main game. My main girl. She's right here. And like there's this banner thing that's so close to being a pride flag. It could be a pride flag. That comes with university. But there's like repeating colors, so you can't actually make any of the pride flags with it. And it makes me so sad. Just give me base game pride flags, please. 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 I will uwu my way to what I need for my game. I want some like legacy items. The Sims has been around for 20 years and they absolutely goofed that 20-year like celebration thing. So like I want something random from each past game, like in the base game. Like give me a Sims 1 chair, a Sims 2 wallpaper, a Sims 3 top, and a Sims 4 lamp or something. And I want World Edit. This isn't actually build and buy, but I don't know where else to put it. I want World Edit. I want to be able to put a lot down. I want to be able to remove a lot. I want to be able to place little trees. Oh my god, tree and like rock placing in The Sims 3. So good. Love that. I want it. Give it to me. CAS time. Let's create our little friends. So as of writing this, the pronoun update was not out. As of filming this, the pronoun update came out yesterday. I am so excited about it. But I want that in the base game. Like, rewiring and like redoing everything in The Sims 4 seems like a bit of a hassle. Like every piece of text, every message, everything seems like a bit of a hassle. Didn't really expect him to do that. However, doing that in a new game, putting it in at the start of the code, seems better to me. Give me gender neutral words. Give me pronouns. Give me custom pronouns. Give me all the things I want, please. And I would like it if the I don't know if this might be too hard. I would like to be able to do multiple pronouns. Because like as it stands right now, you can put multiple pronouns, but they'll only be like in that, like used that way. So like you could be like myself, a he, they, she. But then it would be like he, her, themselves. Like you can't have he, she, and they walking around. and like have the text like vary it around. I think that might be a bit big of an ask, but it would be cool to have. On top of pronouns, I also want like complex gender options. I want like the body stuff of The Sims 4 where it's like masculine frame and feminine frame versus and not like woman man. I like that you have like this sim can impregnate others. This sim can pee standing up. This sim can this. This sim can that. I like that. I like that. I would also like I just thought of this right now while I'm talking. But it would be kind of fun if you could go into accessories and get a binder. And then it works under any other clothes. So your sim could have like huge knockers and never wear them out. I think that would be cool. I think that would be really cool. I would cry if they added that. I want height in cast. I thought when The Sims 4 came out, when they had like that demo for The Sims 4 cast, and it was like, oh, this is the sliders. It's so revolutionary, different. I thought that it had height. I don't know why. I was convinced it had height, and it doesn't. I want height. Give me height. Like, just let me do like a little scale of my sim, like between, I don't know. Like, let me go between 4'7" and 6'5", you know? Or something like that. Like, let me have that, like, 150 to 2 meters thing. I think it would be cool to have Sims that are slightly different height. It would be very confusing, though. Like, anything that could make teens look more like adults and adults look more like teens will be stressful in gameplay. But I want it. I want vitiligo. Vitiligo. The different skin colors all over the skin. I don't know if that should be like a preset skin color or if it should be like in with freckles, or if it's like kind of how you can change like the fur of pets, like so you can choose your own like patterns and spots or whatever, so that it can look like you if you want, or if it should just be like a standard one, or like a set of like 5 different ones. I don't know, but like vitiligo skins exist in CC already, so like the CC artists can figure it out, the game developers can figure it out. I want hijabi base game hairs. Maybe make it an accessory that you can put on top of hair, or make it like a hair and have like different hijabi options. And I don't mean just like different colors. I mean different shapes. At least 2. Give me 2 different hijabs. I want the color wheel for hair and makeup and clothes. I want complex family trees and casts. I want to be able to put someone as their aunt in casts. Or like grandpa. Like in The Sims 3, it used to drive me insane that I couldn't have like adults be parent of young adults. I had to like make them a teen, start the game, age them up, go back into casts, and then they could be related. And like stuff like that was made better. And also like I can't like put someone as someone's grandpa if there's no adult in the family. That's dumb. Let me have my dramatic little story about the grandpa with the infant. Well, not the infant, the toddler, whose parents tragically died. You know? Or like an uncle who adopted the kids. I can't do that in The Sims 3. And it's better in The Sims 4. It's definitely like an improvement. You can do more with like family or like relationships already. But I want more. I want to be able to set up my entire family tree in cast. I want to. Let me set someone as a distant cousin. Maybe not distant cousin, because like at this point, like in the games, distant cousins are just not registered as family members. And it's a whole issue of its own. Anyway, I want the realistic style this goes for like game mode and build mode and CAS as well. Like it goes for everything. But I want the realistic style back. I don't want the cartoonish one from like Sims 4. Like, yes, it dates the game. That's like the main argument I see against this, is that it dates the game. And yes, it dates the game. However, I think that's a good thing. I think looking at The Sims 1 and then The Sims 2 and The Sims 3 and like the progress there of like the graphics and like what was like impressive, realistic looking people is so fun. I think that timeline is so interesting. And with The Sims 4, like it's cool, but you can't see that like development of like what a computer can do anymore, you know? I want that back. Like, give me some Life is Strange looking little Sims, little guys. And my last one for Cass is that I want them to have nails. The nailless hands, the base game nailless hands freak me out. It freaks me out. It's just skin. They can be plain. They can be plain old nails. Like these ones. Just like some like just a little detailing. Just a little, you know, so that just a little, you know, so that it's not plain. It drives me it freaks me out. I don't know why, but it freaks me out. Live mode / actual gameplay. I want the open world. You probably would have guessed this from my wanting world edit back. I want the open world. I want to be able to be in like bird's eye view and see the little cars driving down the road. This is like kind of CAS, but also in game. I want disability. I want disabilities and I want mobility aids. So like for mobility aids, obviously like that's in CAS or build mode. Like the canes that you have for elders if you have generations in The Sims 3, or like an earring, like the game registers it as an earring but it's a hearing aid, or like a fake leg, you know, just mobility aids and other disability aids, please. Like put them in CAS, and then ask for like if you want your sim to be disabled to represent yourself, you know, your sim self. Like you can put it in CAS, like how you do the genderqueer stuff in The Sims 4, right? Because like you can opt out of it. You can just pick masculine frame sim and then you have like a man, right? Or you can go into the settings and be like masculine frame sim, but the sim can get pregnant, right? Like just like that, you can just be like, I don't know, like in there, just little settings like this sim can't do this or this sim can do that. Because I don't think you can have like a generational child. Like I don't think you can adopt or give birth to a kid in Sims 4 and then they'll be trans. So I would like it to be like, and that's good but also bad. It's good because then like you can plan. Like if you're doing your little story gameplay, right, you can plan and your sim won't do something that they're not supposed to. But it would be cool if you could like opt in for it. You know, if you could like click the town hall and be like change pronouns or something. And I think similarly with disabilities could be like you could buy a cane, obviously. Like you could buy a cane in build and buy like you can with The Sims 3 Generations, or other mobility aids, like you can buy them, or like if it's an ability thing, like if you actually wanted to affect gameplay beyond like having these little accessory mobility aid things, you could like, I don't know, research something on the computer, or like you could click you could research something on the computer, right? And then you could go to the hospital and like get a consultation about, and then you can get like diagnosed with something, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a game developer. I just One time my game glitched in The Sims 3 and my sim got depressed. Like, he was sad. He had no reason to. He was always in the red and he had never had the energy to do anything. And it was actually kind of fun to be represented. And like, I want that. I cried yesterday. Not yesterday. The other day I cried because I saw a Barbie with a hearing aid. 2 weeks ago, I bought a retractable cane because walking is really hard. And I wanted to go home and play The Sims and like buy a cane for like my sim. But I can't. Cause to use a cane, you have to be like 80 in game. Just let me get one of these. You know? Let me have my cute little girlies walking around with these. You know? Just something. Please. I want to ask for wheelchairs, but I feel like wheelchairs might be big and scary to make. But like, canes already exist. Earrings already exist. You already have some funky shoes, right? So I feel like that's doable. I feel like that's not a big ask. I want a queer family in the base game. We have Brent and Brant. We have, I think there's like some lesbian grandmas in Eco Lifestyle. I'm not sure. But I want a queer family and I want them to be in the base game. I want them to live together and I want them to have kids. I don't mean babies. I mean like a teenager and a child. Alright? I want the standard family, but they're gay. I would also like a trans person in the base game. Because you can make your Sims trans in casts with Sims 4 now. But I don't think there are any trans people in the game. Give me a trans townie. I want toddlers and pools in the base game. It was devastating when The Sims 4 came out. Give me toddlers and give me pools. I swear to God, EA. Pools and toddlers are not negotiable. I want accurate pricing. So like, I think currently like a toilet roll is like 40 simoleons and like tuition for university is like 200. That makes no sense. Just, and like fair. Tuition. The Sims 4 is based, honestly, The Sims, the entire franchise, is based in America, and everything is very American. I'm not opposed to tuition being low. Because, like, different countries have different prices for things, and America is famously ridiculously expensive when it comes to uni. But no toilet roll is $40. No toilet roll is $40. Just accurate pricing would be cool. Going off of that, when it comes to like culture differences and prices and different pricing and stuff, I love that Snowy Escape came with the little like you can take your shoes off inside thing. I want that in the base game. I hate that my Sims will sit and read on their bed with their shoes on. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I also think it would be cool if like there could be like an item, like kind of like, I don't remember what they're called, but like a hanger type thing with like jackets or something. Like, okay, one item, right? You standard put it by like your door, your entrance, your inside the door. The bottom is like a little shoe rack, and up there is like a little coat rack thing. Maybe like a hat on it. And you click it, and you can choose to take your shoes off inside or like the like house rule for shoes on, shoes off. And you can take on off your like hot and cold weather outfit versus inside clothes. Because it really annoys me when my Sims like walk around with their cold weather outfits around places where they're not supposed to, or like having to like go into my bedroom to change into the right weather outfit and then go outside. I don't necessarily want to have a dresser or a mirror right by the door. Like, just let me have this little shoe coat rack thing. Or just like, it doesn't even have to be a shoe rack or a coat rack. Like, it's just like a hanger with like a jacket hanging there and then like a pair of shoes underneath. Like clutter, essentially. I think that would be good. I think that would be fun. Because there are so many cultures that just do not do shoes inside. And I hate it. I hate that you have to have shoes inside. I want family focus. I want less millennial simulator. I want packs and content to be like evened out between the ages. Like, yeah, it makes sense that like adults can do more than kids do. But I think kids should have gameplay, toddlers should have gameplay, teenagers should have gameplay, and elders should have gameplay, and obviously adults and young adults. But like I want stuff for everyone to do. I think with, I forget which pack it is, but one of the Sims 4 packs, you can like cook with the kids. You can like teach the kids to cook. I think that's amazing. I think that's great. If we could do that with other skills, that could be so cool. Like, yeah, because like there are certain skills that are like sort of put off by a certain age. Like you can't do them. But like with The Sims 3, at least, like if you play with like the little boxes or the little music box, it's not a music box, it's a xylophone. But like there are some toys for toddlers that help them, like they start at level 3 with logic or like music skills and whatnot because they got to like level 3 with the thing when they were kids. And I think something like that, like if you like sure, the kids can't, I don't know, fix the toilet by themselves, but if you're like fixing the toilet, you could have the kid like help. Then they start at like a 1 or a 2 in handiness when they grow up. I think that would be cool. I also feel like maybe we should have some like dishes that the kids can cook, like not just quick meals, but like things that kids can make in the kitchen alone. Like with I don't know if that thing where you can teach the kids to cook and like you can cook together, if the kids can cook on their own after they've been taught how to cook. I don't play The Sims 4 that much. Like I haven't played around with that. I don't know. And in The Sims 3, there's like the little easy bake oven or whatever where they can make cupcakes. Something that the kids can like make on their own, and they can make more than one like portion, so like one kid could like make cupcakes for their friends that are over. I think that would be really cool. Or like cookies, and it could be like fast-ish. Like you could be like, I don't know, like they could make mug cakes in the microwave, right? Like that, it won't catch fire. It's nothing big for the kids to do, right? Like it's just grabbing stuff out of the fridge, a little mixing animation, put in microwave, wait, and put out like either 1 cup or like a tray of 4 cups or something, and then they can share mug cakes with their friends. I think that would be really cool. I think it would be really fun. I prefer the store to kids. I like that I can just like pick and choose. I like the Sims 3 store. The pricing could and should be better. But I like that you can like pick and choose and like grab the things that you want, because like I could, like if I wanted a sim that's like kind of quirky, I could buy like a kind of quirky outfit, and I wouldn't have to like buy this entire pack of quirky outfits for every age, because I don't want that. I just want this one. Or like you could buy a single hair, or like a chair you like buying those like toddler items like the playpen, instead of buying, and then like the chair, the walker, instead of buying like an entire world, because that thing comes with Aurora Skies, I think, which is like a world with stuff in it. I prefer this. I like the store. I want it. Like I don't need it, but I think with like all the controversy around kits, I think the store is actually preferable. I think the store is preferable to the kids. I'm sorry. I want to be back on the lore timeline. This might be the most important one for me. I want to be back on the lore timeline. I hate that The Sims 4, like the townies are like, they like have like forgotten half their personalities. Their relationships make no sense if they have any. I see the community doing Agnes Crumplebottom so dirty all the time, and I blame The Sims 4 completely dropping the lore. Because, like, we learned so much about Agnes in The Sims 3, and it's devastating. And you start to, like, understand her motivations for how she behaves in The Sims 2. And then we just threw that all out. We just went, no, she's just a cranky old lady that hates everything. No, she's not. Yeah, I want to be back on the lore timeline. I want to know what happens to my favorite townies, or like their descendants and stuff. And I want it. I want the game. I want it to feel like the game. I want to know what happens to my guys. And I want the townies to be accurate to, like, what they're supposed to be. Like, accurate to their past and stuff. Because they're not right now. Like, the goth refresh happened yesterday. And that's nice. But it shouldn't have taken them this long to make Bella goth POC. She's not white. She hasn't been for years. Then the Sims 4 went in and like, the goths are pale. Cornelia's pale. Mortimer's pale. Bella isn't. Bella's a bachelor, not a goth. Cassandra's a goth bachelor. And also, the Sims 4 fully forgetting about the lost land grab son. Like, he's in the game, but he's not related to them. That's whack. And last but not least, honestly not that big either, I want a better start menu. When The Sims 4 came out, the start menu was so confusing. I genuinely thought that you could only have one save for a while. They've fixed it. They've changed it now. It's not very pretty, but they've fixed it. They fixed, like, that issue anyway. I think, yeah, new start menu. Obviously, it's going to be different. The start menus for each game, it's different, but don't make that mistake again, please. It was confusing and upsetting. That's all I had on my little list that I made in like 5 minutes. My little list. I'm gonna watch Plumbella's video now. Thank you for hanging out. Let me know what you want for the game. I'm gonna try to do like a thing for this summer, to make more stuff. One of my friends and I are doing like hot simmer summer, instead of hot girl summer, because we're not girls. And I also wanna like do this like MC summer thing. And I want to try to do some pride stuff as well. So, like, as long as my chronic illness doesn't beat my ass, this will be a summer of content for you guys. So, subscribe. Is it here? I don't know. Subscribe if you wanna see that. If you wanna see more of my stupid little thoughts. I play games and do lifestyle stuff and talk about my feelings. And I have a cat. Oh my god. He's the best promotional material I can ever get. He's gonna be here all summer, and he's gonna hang out with us. You should subscribe to him. He doesn't have his own YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, and he's on it. So you should subscribe to me, because then you get to see him. Hold on, let me... Him. Subscribe to him.